Welcome to the Divine Light Within You newsletter. How you guys doing today? Have you ever noticed that your mind rarely stops talking? It wakes up with you in the morning. It follows you throughout the day. It replays conversations. It imagines future scenarios. It reminds you of mistakes. It wonders if you've done enough. It asks questions that don't always have answers. And before long, the constant stream of thoughts begin to feel like the truth. But this week, I'd like to offer you a gentle invitation. What if the loudest voice in your life isn't the truest one? What if the thoughts that kept you awake at night, the thoughts that tell you you're behind, the inner critic that questions your worth are simply thoughts, not facts, not your identity, not your future, just thoughts passing through your awareness. The river of thoughts. Imagine yourself sitting beside a peaceful river. The water moves gently. Leaves drift along the surface. Some leaves catch your attention. Others pass by without a second glance. Would you jump into the river to catch every leaf? Probably not. You would simply watch them come and go. Your thoughts are much like those leaves. Some are helpful, some carry wisdom, some are reminders. Others are old fears, wearing familiar faces. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every thought deserves your belief. Sometimes the greatest act of wisdom is simply allowing a thought to pass without climbing aboard. When the mind tries to protect you, if your mind has felt especially loud lately, I want you to know something important. Your mind isn't trying to hurt you, it's trying to protect you. Our brains are beautifully designed to look for patterns, anticipate challenges, and help us stay safe. When life has been stressful, uncertain, or overwhelming, the mind often becomes active. It begins scanning for what could go wrong. It rehearses conversations. It prepares for situations that may never happen. It is a sign that your nervous system has been working hard to keep you safe. And perhaps today it can begin to learn that it doesn't have to carry everything alone. A gentle shift. This week, instead of asking yourself, why won't my mind stop thinking? Try asking, can I simply notice this without believing it? That's one question. Create space. And in that space, something remarkable begins to happen. The voice of fear becomes a little quieter. The voice of wisdom becomes a little clearer. You begin to realize that you are not every thought you think. You are the quiet awareness that notice those thoughts. The awareness has been with you all along, patiently waiting. Tarot energy of the week. This week's Grand Tableau reveals a powerful inner shift as old mental patterns come to a close with the coffin and cross, making space for emotional healing within the heart and house. What once felt heavy begins to soften as the bouquet and moon awakens intuition, sensitivity, and deeper emotional awareness reminds you that not all thoughts are truth. Some are simply echoes of fear, the stalk and child, a signal, a mental rebirth, a fresh way of thinking that is lighter, more trusting, and more aligned with peace, while the garden shows how external voices and environments may amplify mental noise. Beneath it all, there's a quiet transformation happening, one where confusion gives away to clarity and overthinking gives way to inner knowing. This week is not about silencing the mind, but no longer believing every thought it produces as you return to the calm awareness beneath the noise. Call to action. The TLC reset practice is a simple but powerful way to bring your nervous system back into safety when thoughts feel loud or overwhelming. It gently signals to the body that you are no longer in danger, allowing stress to soften and the mind to slow down naturally. By pairing slow breathing with intentional awareness, you shift out of the mental overactivity and into a ground state where clarity, calm, and intuition can rise again. This practice is especially valuable because it interrupts the cycle of overthinking and helps regulate the nervous system in real time, reminding your body that peace is available in the present moment, not something you have to earn or chase. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe slowly. Inhale 3, hold 6, exhale 9, and repeat 3 times. Then silently affirm, I am not my thoughts. I am the awareness beneath them.